Reebok Stadium in May 2004, and a War of the Roses match with a special edge. It was Bolton Wanderers, promoted to the Premier League 3 years previously, against Leeds United, one of the giants of the game, who were in danger of relegation if they lost. It was a Leeds side that had become an example of the perils of financial mismanagement in football. A look at Bolton's team sheet reveals how wisely they'd spent their money. Searching far and wide, Sam Allardyce had even managed to attract stars like Jure Djorkaeff, Ivan Campo and JJ Okocha to the Reebok, and they were all thriving. Relegation would almost certainly result in the breakup of Leeds' expensively assembled squad. Stars like Paul Robinson and Mark Viduka had already been touted for big money moves as Leeds slipped ever further into the financial mire. It had been a dramatic fall from grace, another defeat, and relegation would become reality. Your commentator is Ian Crocker.
Bolton Wanderers have had their fair share of relegation worries since the Premiership began, but not so this time around. They're in the top 10, no such worries. Plenty of worries though for Leeds United, one of the famous names in English football, could be on their way out of the top flight if they lose here. Their goal difference so poor that a defeat against Bolton would mean they could only catch up Manchester City on points. Toe steered away by Ian Hart, sent back by Okocha though, and an early chance for Pedersen. Took a knock as he tried to sneak away to goal then. Here's Jermaine Pennant. Favouring the new blue boots that are on the market today. Side flag up against Pedersen. As for Eddie Gray, this could be a day to forget in the history of Leeds United. Kevin Davis for Djorkaeff. Stephen Caldwell having to touch it away from Kevin Davis. Caldwell on loan from Newcastle United. The man so talented with his feet is also able to take a long throw. Here it comes from JJ Okocha. It's a useful weapon. And Pedersen was lurking and just got diverted away. An anxious moment early on for Leeds. Milner was definitely caught then by Nicky Hunt. Hunt pleading his case, but this was clumsy. It was the follow through that caught Milner. There it goes from Pennant. Caldwell trying to get near it. Handball shout as Matteo had a go, and it was straight back at Jääskeläinen. And Bolton now looking for a breakthrough. Jure Djorkaeff in the hunt for an early goal. Sweeping move from the men in white. Charlton. Kevin Davis. Ivan Campo. Hunt. Nicky Hunt takes over again. And Dewberry in the right place to clear. Ooh, and Ivan Campo keeps it brewing. Finally, Ian Hart is able to whack it away. Hunt. Djorkaeff. Oh, Michael Duberry on hand here to clear as Hunt sent it in. Last time Bolton beat Leeds at home, 1978. And the two managers, Sam Allardyce and Eddie Gray, played in that game. Just over a quarter of an hour gone in the Barclaycard English Premier League. It's Bolton 0, Leeds 0. Ivan Campo. Oh, lovely flick that from Davis. Oh, and it was he who got the shot. Yuri Djorkaeff felt he was impeded, but it came back kindly to Davis, who came up with the sort of flick there that you associate more with the Djorkaeffs and Okochas of this world. Emerson Tome, now Viduka with half a chance of closing in. Stephen Caldwell managing to smuggle it back to Paul Robinson. Huge kick. Alan Smith looking to get in. And the decision is given. Smith impeded by Emerson Tome. But what's the card going to be? It's yellow for Emerson Tome. And Leeds United given a Premier League lifeline. Well, the arm was on the shoulder, but it was a harsh shout against Emerson Tome. It's a massive kick, this. A truly massive kick. Mark Viduka scores. Perfect penalty. Viduka keeps his cool in the heat at the Reebok Stadium. The heat is on Leeds United. There is still much for them to do to survive. But they strike first here in a must-win match for them. Yuri Djorkaeff, 82 caps for France. Ivan Campo. Here's Nolan. And it's going to end up on the roof of the net from Pedersen. Ivan Campo's ball was probably meant initially for Djorkaeff, but Nolan arrived on the scene. Knocked back by Davis, just over though by the Dane. Onto the roof of the net rather than into the back of it. We've played half an hour in the Barclaycard English Premier League. It's Bolton 0, Leeds 1. Mark Viduka from the spot. Now, Steve Bennett has spotted something here. And Viduka getting a bit involved. Alan Smith was also involved. Steve Bennett has some sorting out to do. Well, there was a kick out there from Mark Viduka. Steve Bennett clearly sees Viduka as the main offender. Sam Allardyce has come downstairs to have his say. Now, Viduka and Gotti that time. And Jääskeläinen shoving his own man away. And Viduka here is going to be sent off. His second yellow card in a short space of time. And Mark Viduka is sensationally sent off at the Reebok Stadium. Well, he has been foolish again, by the look of it. A ridiculous red card against Leicester, and just when Leeds needed him again, he's gone and got himself sent off again. Well, he caught Bruno Ngotti there. Well, he has a look at where Ngotti is, puts his arm out. McPhail. Smith making the run, and Gotti comes across as well. Corner kick conceded. Caldwell. Caught Pedersen then. Smith and Caldwell ran into each other. Caldwell still got there though. And it's off the line from Ivan Campo. I don't think Leeds have worked on that in training. Stephen Caldwell really knocked Alan Smith out. Barnes. Ivan Campo. Bolton looking for an equaliser before half-time. They'll get a free kick. Duberry. Battling Davis. Ivan Campo. Turned away by Gary Kelly. Okocha. Robertson knew where it was going. Still the hunt goes on for a first Premier League goal of the season for JJ Okocha. It is half-time. Leeds in the lead. Steve Bennett gave them a penalty. Mark Viduka scored from the spot in style, but was then sent off after receiving 2 quick yellow cards. So Leeds are a goal up, but a man down as they fight for survival. Half-time in the Barclaycard English Premier League. Bolton Wanderers 0, Leeds United 1. What will the second half hold? Eddie Gray is hoping that Leeds can hang on in this game and hang on in there in the Premier League. Everyone wearing black armbands today following the death of the former Bolton goalkeeper Eddie Hopkinson. Played for them in the 50s and 60s. Mark Viduka has to take a seat in the stand after his red card in the first half. Ivan Campo just went away from Henrik Pedersen, Danish striker. Okocha. Didn't look like he would be able to keep that, but that's Okocha for you. Can he set something up here? He might just. Yuri Chorkaev claims an there for Bolton right at the start of the second half. Now the Reebok Stadium is buzzing. Bolton have got their act together. Yuri Djorkaeff is all smiles, but it owed much, as it often does, to JJ Okocha. He saw Djorkaeff made the run. Djorkaeff was trying to set that up for someone else. In the end, he inadvertently set it up for himself. And a major setback for Leeds United. And that's more like it from Bolton. Ivan Campo. Djorkaeff. Okocha. Bolton are really buzzing, and they nearly had another through Kevin Davis. Leeds have got to be careful they don't get swept away here at the start of the second half. Davis dragging that wide, but Sam Allardyce has clearly had words at half-time, fired up his team. Djorkaeff equalising. Campo now back to Okocha. Djorkaeff! Oh, and the man on the line comes in very, very handy. Gary Kelly denies Yuri Djorkaeff a screamer, and a second goal today. Just as well he stayed there. Just as well. He was heading for the top corner. Djorkaeff takes. And Bolton having a real go at Leeds now. The 10 men are struggling, they're under the cosh. Here's Simon Charlton. And Ivan Campo. Saw glory beckoning. Instead of finding the top corner of the goal, he found the top corner of the stand then. But Sam Allardyce will be delighted with the way that Bolton have gone around their second half business. No doubt inspired by a few words of wisdom during the interval. Yuri Djorkaeff has scored once and very nearly had a second then. Gary Kelly stayed on the post to deny him. It's a must-win part of the season really for Leeds United. Draws not really worth that much to them. Barnes. Ivan Campo. Ngotti. Hunt. Leeds are seriously stretched. Hunt again, and what a chance! And Djorkaeff pounces again. Bolton have been superb since the second half began. And Yuri Djorkaeff, their inspiration with both goals. They've turned this game around big time. Hunt had one go, and again, and quickest to react. The 36-year-old French legend that is Yuri Djorkaeff. And Leeds United are getting that sinking feeling now. If they lose here, they are effectively down. Eddie Gray's 10-men trail 2-1. So, as it stands, Leeds are on their way out of the top flight. Pedersen now with a cross. Oh, it's an own goal from Ian Hart. It's 3-1 to Bolton, who've absolutely blitzed Leeds. Eddie Gray and Leeds United are coming to the end of the Premier League road. Relegation is beckoning, and it's beckoning big time now for Leeds United. It was a cracking cross, and there wasn't much that Ian Hart could do about it. Leeds, with 10 men after Mark Viduka's red card, have been sensationally ripped apart. They're half an hour away from leaving the top flight of English football. Their goal difference means that it is impossible for them to catch Manchester City if they lose here. He's given it his best shot, Eddie Gray. Whether some of his players have is open to question. Djorkaeff feeding it through. Djorkaeff in the box again, hungry for a hat-trick. Well, they have a free kick in a promising position, and you suspect Djorkaeff might fancy it. Although they have one or two possibilities, don't they? JJ Okocha also there. Okocha normally the man. Djorkaeff on a hat-trick. No, it is going to be JJ Okocha. It was sizzling in the sunshine at the Reebok Stadium, but just wide. A foul by Alan Smith on Ivan Campo merely sums up the frustration for Leeds. Okocha, another incisive pass, and another goal for Bolton Wanderers. It's Kevin Nolan this time. It's farewell to Leeds United, who are heading out of the Premier League. Bolton, though, have produced a stylish and special second half performance here. They've showed what they are capable of. They've showed that they are becoming established in the top flight. They're a big name, one of the biggest names in English football. They are Leeds United, and they are heading out of the Premier League, and it hurts. It really, really hurts. Whatever your age. It is the end of the Premier League road for Leeds United. On this day in 2001, they played Valencia in a Champions League semi-final. 3 years on, they are relegated from the top flight. How times change. Eddie Gray, Alan Smith, Leeds through and through. But they didn't have enough about them. They weren't good enough, and they are going down. Their goal difference so pathetic that it's given them no chance of catching Manchester City. So many of their star players will move on now. There will be a new Leeds United next season, a new look team playing in the first division of the Football League. It's a sad day in the history of this famous club. Leeds United have been relegated.
Well, for a few short years, manager David O'Leary and chairman Peter Ridsdale had chased the dream for Leeds. They spent millions, but failed to scale the peaks, and the gamble very nearly bankrupted the club. In many ways, relegation was the least of their worries. For the next year or so, the very existence of Leeds lay in some doubt as the fallout continued. It was a lesson for all to learn.